What's up, Gray? What's up, Gray? How are you doing? Just give me a second here. Boom, copy, boom. Uh, yeah. How are you doing, Gray? It's like 1:30 over here in the morning. You know, pretty good. You staying safe in these times? Yeah, bro. I don't care about this crisis. Uh, my take on this whole shit is um very different. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. That I just gotta do this. Do this. Okay. And yep. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, that's what I was doing. Trying to trying to be quiet here. Like try not to talk too loud. So yeah. Uh I don't know how many people are up considering it is like 1:30 in the morning. So I don't know what time zone it is, but considering no one has anything to do. What's up, Chris? Like, yeah, but considering no one has anything to do because of this whole bullshit crisis, everyone is practically quarantined into their house, stay at home orders. Like, it's either sleep, um, I don't know, like, okay, like this, you know, trust me, okay. I'm gonna, before I answer your question, Chris, I'm gonna give you guys some facts, okay? Now, I'm not gonna say the word. This is what I refer to the word. That which must not be named, okay? So, that's what I'm gonna refer it to. That which must not be named. Now, people are talking about this shit, but why aren't people talking about the flu? Okay? If you look at the facts, if you actually done your research, the flu has a higher death rate. Okay? Anyone would know this. Anyone that actually at least knows a little bit about medical shit would know that the flu has a higher death rate. Okay? Don't get me wrong. If you look at the death of this whole crisis, if you look at how many people have actually died from the word that must not be named, roughly 230,000, okay? Okay, so 230,000. Now, there are 8 billion people in this entire world, okay? We're talking about like 8 billion. 230,000 deaths is not a lot compared to, like how many people are actually in this world. Okay? So go do your research. If you don't know, the flu has a higher death rate. And the only people who are being affected by this crisis, if you don't take care of yourself, if you have poor health, okay, then yeah, you're going to be affected. But if your immune system and you're young and you are in great condition, great health, you have nothing to be worried about, okay? The fact that this whole shit has been overblown, that like let's quarantine the entire fucking United States of America, you know? Let's just do that. Let's close every place down, okay? Let's just fucking have not people work, okay? People aren't getting paid. People aren't working. People, are losing money because of this bullshit, because of how overblown it is, okay? Now, where did this come from? I'm not going to say the word, okay? I'm not going to say it, but where did it come from? If you did your research, this shit came from China, okay? China, out of all places. Now, I'm not a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, but the fact that, China is, if you go to China, China is very unsanitary. They have no health enforcement. No, they don't care about the health of its people, okay? If you go to China, you would see that China is very, very bad when it comes to the health and safety regulations that we over in America, that shit would not happen. You know why? Because we take health and safety regulations very serious, okay? This shit came from China. The fact that we let China manufacture everything, if you don't know, 90% of shit from like over in America is made by China. The fact that we let China get away with this shit, okay? It is a problem. Any person would know this. Any person who does their research would know this. Anyone. It ain't no theory. It ain't no tinfoil hat theory. It's facts, and it has always been facts. If you didn't know this, then I don't know where the fuck your education is going towards. I don't know what kind of what you're reading. I ain't no fucking genius, but I ain't dumb. So this shit came from China, and don't quarantine America. Don't fucking no. What we need to do is quarantine China. Okay? Stop China from doing the bullshit they do. Do I need to go any further? Okay, I'm done talking about this. If you want to go do your research, that's all good and dandy. Okay, I'm done. Now, on to the actual real topic. I didn't come here to fucking talk about this shit. I didn't decide to be like, hey, let me live stream and talk about, some bullshit, Um let me just, I don't know why people would travel to China in the first place, okay? If you don't know, like, China is a communism fucking state, okay? China is the worst place to live. Literally, China is one of the worst places to live at. You do not want to live in China. Period. Point blank, you do not want to live there. Okay? Avoid China because I will never step foot on China. Not like 1 foot will not step foot on China soil. Okay? This shit is just like stupid, and I have nothing else to say about it. Okay, now I actually didn't turn on the stream to have a fucking rant about how much I don't like China. That's not what I came here to do. I actually came here to actually rant about this bullshit, okay? I actually turned on the stream to rant about BBS and not the other bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna lay some facts into you, Rick. Most of the diseases, okay? Okay, fuck it. Most of that shit comes out of China, okay? We are talking about bird flu, coronavirus, all of that. I don't fucking care. I didn't want to say the word because I fucking don't. I'm tired of hearing about this, okay? But facts are about to be laid into you guys. Most, if you actually did your research, like I said for the millionth time, you would know that most of health issues come from China. The coronavirus and the bird flu came out of China. The only reason it spread is because China does not care about about the safety of its people. They don't care about the health regulations. They are very unsanitary. If you go to China and you go to a open black market, okay, you will see how unsanitary they are. I'm talking about it. They do not care, okay? Now, if you don't know what biological warfare is, it is in the United States, we have banned biological warfare, okay? Bio warfare. Go look that up. There is a reason we have banned that. It is bio warfare is more deadly than fucking nukes, okay? The shit that it can do. We have banned bio warfare, okay? Now, if you don't know, when did the coronavirus happen, okay? When did it start spreading? In Hong Kong, okay? There was a uprising. People were protesting. If you don't read the news, if you don't read any of that shit, then you are out of the loop. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Me, I know what I'm talking about because I actually do my research. I live with a friend who, is very into this shit, okay? He reads the news and he knows what's going on. The coronavirus was released at the time of people protesting in Hong Kong. Now, I don't know, but like me personally, that is a very big coincidence. The fact that, you know, China isn't going to confirm this, okay? They aren't going to come out and say this, okay? You think China's going to come out and say, oh yeah, we were trying to weaponize the coronavirus, You think they are going to fucking do that? No, they aren't, okay? And the fact that they let it released is a problem. We wouldn't have this issue if China actually cared about the safety of its people. This shit would not have spread. If this happened in the United States, our government would have been on this. But the fact that it came from China and China alone, the reason it spread it was because China could give two fucks. Do I need to go on and more and more, I ain't the news, okay? It is your job as people to actually go and do your research and not talk out of your ass, okay? I do not support China. I do not support how they treat their people. I don't in the conversation. I didn't come here to talk about this, period. Okay, it was used in the 90s, but we have banned, currently, we have banned. Bio warfare is currently banned. We will not use bio warfare. Okay, Rick? Rick, at this point, you're talking out of your ass, okay? Everyone knows, okay, way back then in the 90s, bio warfare was a thing. Now, it is not. Do you know why? Because our government and other governments have banned the usage of bio warfare. They will not use bio warfare, period. Okay? So, guys, stop talking out of your ass. Okay? Like, literally. Go look up your shit, okay? Go look up your shit. When was the last, have you seen us use biowarfare in the last 10 years? In the last 10 years, have we used biowarfare? No. Because if you knew what that shit did, if you knew how dangerous biowarfare actually is, our government does not want to use that. Literally, it is a nightmare. It is literally a fucking living hell. Think about it like this. They can create, our government, yes, we have the potential to create biowarfare chemicals, okay? And we're talking about the chemicals. Think about your like entire skin peeling off. Literally, like your entire body literally just peeling off. There are chemicals that will literally not only destroy the inside of your body, but will also literally destroy the outside of your body. We are talking about biochemical warfare is one of the most deadliest warfares there is. And our government will not use that because they banned it. Okay? Like, you're talking to someone who I live with my roommate who knows more about this shit. He knows more than me. And I get my knowledge and that information from him. He knows more than me. You think I'm just talking out on my ass? No. Where do you think I got my information? From him. And he does his research. He actually looks into this. He doesn't fucking like be like, let me just fucking talk out on my ass, let me just talk out on my ass and pretend to know what I'm talking about. Point being is I'm done with this conversation. I don't want to fucking talk about it. The only reason I said anything is because, you know, yeah. But I'm done. I like on to the real problem. The real problem is this. Is this banner right here. Yeah, I'm actually am reading chat. I like, yeah. First of all, Rick, like dropping the bomb on Japan. First of all, Japan got what they deserved. You know what Japan did? Okay? I will tell you, Pearl Harbor. If anyone who knows their history would know what Japan did. Pearl Harbor attacked. Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, okay? Unprovoked. We did not do anything to them, okay? Thousands of people, like, literally, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, okay? We weren't originally fucking going to drop bombs on them. The United States was not going to, like, drop a bomb on Japan. But after they attacked Pearl Harbor, the only way to make Japan surrender was because originally Japan was not going to surrender. If you don't know, Japan is very prideful, okay? They would not have surrendered. They would have sacrificed thousands upon thousands of people, no matter what. And then they attacked Pearl Harbor. So, what did we do? We dropped one bomb on them. That was a lesson. That was to teach them that you attacked us and you bombed Pearl Harbor. Okay, we don't drop one nuke on you. This was when like nukes were sort of being tested, okay? First nuke we dropped on them. They did not surrender. Okay? Drop the second nuke. After the second nuke, what happened? They surrendered. Everyone in their mother's basements knows their history. Or if you don't know your history, then yeah, like I don't know what the fuck they're teaching you guys. Like yeah, but that's what like so basically that's what happened. Okay, I'm done talking about war, Japan, China. Like literally, I'm fucking done talking about that. Okay, like done. You know, if you actually want to know something, you go look it up yourself. Go do your research. You know, like actually go do like just go do your research. I'm not here to give you the lowdown on everything. I'm not a fucking Wikipedia. I'm not Google, okay? If I was Google, I would be making billions of dollars, but I'm not Google. Okay? Like there's a reason we have Google. Okay? There's a reason we have a Wikipedia too. There's a reason there's a dictionary. There's a reason for lots of things because if you don't know something, you can look it up. Now the real issue is this banner. Chris asked me. I didn't answer Chris' question. Oh my god! I didn't answer his question. Oh my fucking head. Am I excited for this banner? Not really. I am not excited for this banner. Reason? My reason is because we have had too many seasonal banners. Too many. Like literally, a seasonal banner every month. Every mid-month is a seasonal banner. Constantly seasonal banners. Okay, like when was the last time we had a premium banner? The fact that I don't know, man, but I don't know what K-Lab is thinking. I don't know where their mindset is, but they are constantly releasing seasonal after seasonal after seasonal. Don't get me wrong. The characters are cool. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Yoruichi, Rukia, they look amazing. But I'm sick of seasonal banners. I don't know. Like, I feel like this game is going downhill. If you watch Kochi video, if you watch Cool's video, if you watch 2Game Productions video, if you've seen James Hansen's video, if you watch Spite's video, they're all saying the same thing. And I am inclined to agree. K-Lab is not putting in effort. They are constantly releasing seasonal after seasonal. They are constantly releasing limited banners. And when was the last... Okay, the last premium banner we had, okay? Let me go show you guys. The last premium banner we had was this guy right here, this Kimpachi, and this Ichigo, okay? Those two were the last, and the Aizen. We had the Aizen, the new Kimpachi, and the new Ichigo. Those three were the last premium banners we had. And that was, I think, January? Like, yeah, I believe that was January of 2020. That was roughly 4 months ago. 4 months ago, we had a premium banner. This was before they announced the Bleach anime return, okay? This was before the announcement of the return of Bleach. Now, I'm just getting, like, I feel like the state of BBS is going downhill. I feel like with all these banners, it's just seasonal, limited, seasonal, limited, seasonal, limited, okay? We had the Thousand Year Blood War. We had seasonal. We had Can't Fear Your Own World. Seasonal. It's literally been limited seasonal. What is the point of saving up your premium tickets, okay? People save their premium tickets and save their BBS tickets and all of that, to pull for premium units. Now, I do know, because the fact that when this game first came out, KLab got the license. They got the rights for the Thousand Year Blood War characters, okay? So when BBS first came out, you got the first batch of Thousand Year Blood War characters, okay? There was Thousand Year Blood War Toshiro, Shunsui. But they got the rights to those. Now, those, when they acquired the rights, eventually the rights were going to run out, okay? So I don't know if it's the fact that there's really no real effort KLab is putting into this. I feel like they aren't trying, okay? They really aren't trying. I don't know if it's because the Bleach anime is returning, and the fact that in 2021, next year, KLab will not have the rights to the Thousand Year Blood War, meaning that the rights they own right now are going to expire in 2021. Now, I don't know if it's KLab or because of Shueisha. I can't even pronounce the word. I don't know if it's because the publisher, Shueisha, or however the fuck you want to pronounce their name, or if it's just KLab. But people are getting sick and tired of the constant seasonal banners. It's seasonal. I can go on and on and on, but this game is going downhill. I was hoping this is what I was hoping, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was hoping with the return of the Bleach anime that maybe, that would mean new content. That would mean more options for premium banner units, okay? Just a lot of different options for KLab to explore. But guys, that is my real thoughts. Am I going to do the first multi? Most likely, I am going to do the first multi, to be honest. But personally, I'm not going to go too deep into this banner. I'm not going to. Okay, so Can't Fear Your Own World, like the other previous banners, I went up to step 5. Okay, I went up to step 5, and called it quits. But this banner is seasonal characters. When BBS first came out, everyone was hyped for seasonal characters, okay? Because they were special. The point of a seasonal character is for them to be released maybe once or twice a year, okay? But, if you're constantly releasing them nonstop, every month, then they lose their value. They lose that special thing they had, okay? Because I remember, 2 years ago, seasonal characters were very limited, okay? KLab wasn't dropping seasonal characters left and right, okay? When the seasonal characters did come, man, that was special, because you knew that they didn't come, okay, This isn't something that's going to happen often. This isn't, KLab isn't going to be dropping these banners like every month, left and right, okay? So when you summoned and you pulled on them and you got one of the seasonal characters, it was like, you knew that, like, okay, like, you were excited to pull. But now, I think it's due to the fact that the Bleach return, the anime return for Bleach, could lead to the downfall of this game. Now, what do you mean? Like, why would it lead to the downfall of this game? I'm not really the person to explain it. If you actually watch James Hansen's video, he explained it this way much better. So, but how does the anime affect BBS? How will it lead to its downfall? Because then that means that the player base won't be as invested. Why did people play this game? Okay, if you look at the real hard facts, people played BBS because they wanted the anime return. Okay, that's why people thought, okay, if I spent money, if I play this game, if we supported BBS, we're essentially supporting the return of the Bleach anime. Like, and that maybe if we spent enough money and played enough, maybe, showing Jump and, like over there, they would see it would warrant them to be like, let's bring back the anime. Let's finalize the final arc of the Bleach anime. Now, since that's been done, since people got what they want, now people, we are getting the return of the Bleach anime. Is there really any need to play the game? Or is there any really need for KLab to put in the effort? KLab was putting in the effort, so like that we would spend money. And then that essentially, if we spent enough money and they got enough money, that could lead towards the return of the anime. These are just my thoughts, and this is what I think, guys. And it's just, it's really sad, the state of this game currently. And it's just, it's one of those things, it's like, I don't know, man, like, it's just, I feel like that special thing that KLab had, that, like, when, like, KLab was trying, and they were putting so much good effort, and they were, like, doing really good. I think that's gone. I think that special thing they had is not there anymore. And they are just pumping out banners constantly, left and right. And the banners they are pumping out are like not really any effort into it. Like they aren't putting any real effort. But that's just me, like that's, and I know lots of other people feel this way. I'm not the only one, so like, oh shit. I need to do this. I need to look at why is this so hot? Okay. Nope. Events. What's the killer? Let me look. I need to look at this. Okay. So, this is for power. Enemy affiliations, hollow, and killer. Hollow. So I need. Let's see if I got any power characters with that. Oh wow, I only fucking have one. Okay, what about you know what? I might as well just use her. But oh my, it is so hot. Like literally, guys, like I'm burning up. I'm new to the game, Lamar Jackson. Yeah, like I will, like I don't mind, to be honest. Do strong attack. I'm gonna link his ass, and I'm gonna link you, Renji, because why not? Yeah, but I don't know, man. I am going to do the first multi because considering the first multi is like 150. If I don't get anything, I really don't care. This is my take. Do the first multi, call quits, and that's it. If you don't get anything on the first multi, just don't even try. Don't even do the second step. Don't go up to the fifth step, okay? Like, do not go in too deep on this banner. There's really no point. If you're just summoning because you like the character, then yeah, cool. Like, while I like Rukia, she's my favorite character, I'm not going to go past the first step. I'm not going to do the second step. I'm not going to do the third step. I'm not doing the fourth step. And I definitely ain't doing the fifth step. That's for sure. Okay, like I said, Lamar, do the first step. That's it. Don't even go past the first step. Don't do the second step. Don't do the third step. Just do step one and call it quits. Because there's no point. Okay. Did I go up? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. Because here's the thing. The first step is 150, but you can easily get those orbs back, okay? If you have characters you can resurrect, okay? We're talking about, like, if you have a character you can resurrect. If you have and the new event you'll get 50 orbs from. Also, you will get a ticket, which essentially may be a new character. You can make back up the 150 orbs easy. But if you go past that first step and you continue to summon, it will be harder to make your orb back up. I'm just like disappointed at the state of the game currently, and it's like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. If you guys don't know, I've been playing a lot of Seven Deadly Sins Green Cross, okay? And I talk so much good shit about that game. When I played Seven Deadly Sins Green Cross, my expectation for other gacha games went up. Let me tell you, if you actually played Seven Deadly Sins Green Cross, your expectation for other games will just jump up like that, okay? You'll be like, man, I wish these other gacha games would do what Seven Deadly Sins Green Cross is doing. And you'll be like, bro, like, and that's where I'm at. I'm at, like, I compare, these, like, BBS and these other gacha games to Seven Deadly Sins Green Cross. Because Seven Deadly Sins Green Cross is the GOAT, okay? It is literally the GOAT. But it does so much shit, okay? It does so many things right. I'm talking about Yes, the rates to pull the characters aren't high, but I'm talking about like you don't need to pull these characters, okay? If let's say, for example, I did I got like a bunch of dupes, okay? When you get a dupe in Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, you get a coin. And there's a thing called the coin shop. If you get like 7 or 5 coins, you can essentially, let's say that character you didn't pull on the banner, you can go buy that character with the coins, okay? Meaning that, let's say you pulled 7 dupes. You pulled 7 dupes, that's 7 coins. You can go to the coin shop and buy the character. So you'd be like, even if you missed out on pulling the limited banner, you'd be like, oh, not big deal. I can just go buy it once I have the 7 coins. And the story, the graphics, the content, the events, everything they do, and top it off here. You log in 7 days. Let's say on the 7th day, every 7 days you log in, you get a SSR ticket, okay? Every 7 days. So on the 7th day, you get a free SSR ticket, and you can essentially either pull a new character or pull a dupe, and that dupe, that's a coin right there. So it's like there's like, I don't know, my expectations for gacha games now are like, I'm comparing it to Seven Deadly Sins, and I'm being like, man, I wish these other gacha games would do what Seven Deadly Sins is doing. Because if you don't know Netmarble, not many people, like, Netmarble is the GOAT, okay? They are the GOAT when it comes to gacha games like Dokkan, BBS. Netmarble is the GOAT. But they do so much shit right. They do so many things right that other gacha games need to follow. And that's why I hope K-Lab changes. I hope they look at the feedback and be like, okay, we need to really actually, step up our game and actually listen to the community. But yeah, like, I don't know, guys. I'm just ranting at this point, so it's like, yeah, like, I'm like ranked 53, almost ranked 54. I like I play that game every day, man, and it just does so many things right. I don't know. And for those who don't like it, it's because it's either too grindy or you just don't like it. But that's what makes it fun, It makes it fun because if the game is grindy, then that's how you know they have content, okay? And Seven Deadly Sins is that game where, like, you always have something to do. Unlike BBS, I'm sorry, BBS, not really much to do. But, in Seven Deadly Sins, you always have something to grind. You always have something to work towards. Always have something to do. And, like, that's what makes it fun, It's like, but it's been 44 minutes already. I need to use the bathroom. I'll be back. Okay. Rip 5 soul tickets. Yeah, Chris. I don't know. Like, I'm not like if no one's going to join, I'm not on like a one man this. Now if another person joined, then yeah. But I ain't gonna one man this. Okay, it's been 44 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it quits because no one else is joining. But yeah, like guys, that's my thoughts on BBS, and that's what I think. So, guys, enjoy the stream. Have a good night or whatever time it is, and peace out.